So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Dembele. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, important interception. Gravenberg. Now that looks a decent ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Nice control. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Argentina are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Eze picks it up out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Bullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Eze. Dembele. Eze has it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's a throw-in. Eze. Gravenberg. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. And it's Gravenberg. Ball played for Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rashford. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Puskas. Referee's given a throw. Yamal. Now it's Puskás. Puskás with the... gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Puskás, he leaps for it! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has put paid to that. And he's running through, takes a shot!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Yamal's cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Tries to pass it through. Short changes him with that pass. That's a good run down the left. And it's Eze. Oh, super find. That is a brilliant interception. That's a sharp pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's a good run down the right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space. That's a lovely pass. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Is currently being displayed
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Argentina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Argentina currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Looking for the run. And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Ven. No, again there's no way through. Rijkaard. Dembele. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eze. He's found a way through. Eze stood his ground strongly. Ketrauda did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nunez! Nunez!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Now it's Aubameyang, and it's Roberto Carlos. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, really well played.
Dembele. Rijkaard knocks it into space, and he was alert to it. Vieira. It's Hullet. And it's Bellingham. And it's Hullet. This is Ibrahimovic. That's an excellent interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
The ball's gone astray. And here's Nunez. Pull it. And the counter is on. Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Nedved. Pull it. Nedved! That's tidy. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Nedved. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's the chance to counter. Spread neatly. Dembele. Rijkaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been flattened there. Aubameyang. Pullet receives it in a good position here. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He has found the way through. Real chance here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aubameyang is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Puskas. Dembele. Rijkaard. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He is through here. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Guadalajara are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Puskas.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that is masterful defending.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bullet is always looking to break lines. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to play it through. Leicester, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Played into space. Or played right into his path. It's Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Guadalajara are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's through here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Guadalajara have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, great leap! Well taken goal.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 13.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Número 21. Número 4.
Triol.
Entran número 7.
And Gravenberg.
Número 14.
And it's
Número
Rijkaard.
9.
Well, that's a
Número
foul. Free
8.
kick's been given.
Número 10.
And that's going to be a booking.
Messi.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Azar. It's Vinicius Junior. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely bit of skill. And that's another good win of the ball. That's good play. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Nedved, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved, who does have an assist to his name, and is quick to return it. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's a throw. And it's Nedved. Pull it. That's good running with the ball. Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. Gravenberg makes a dash for it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Spread to the right. Oh, good read. Driving on and making good progress. And he's managed to get free. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram gets it away. Messi. Roberto Carlos. And this is Lampard. And the shot's on here. Oh, that's neat. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Vinicius Junior. Pepe produces the perfect tackle there. Lampard. Roberto Carlos. And that should get the job done. Lampard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard.
Argentina are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Thuram. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's gone loose. Nedved touches it back. Nedved, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Nedved deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Shot could be on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. Nedved. Nedved. Hazard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry.